It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Put it in there. Yeah. Suck, Snoop.
Top dog, bite them all. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing.
Hi, and welcome to Trending with the Times. This week, our theme for the show is music. We got quite the show planned for you, and we're happy for you to be with us. For our first segment, we have the girls from Tech Time with us, so I'm going to bring it to them. Alex, Kennedy.
Oh, not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. Not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. Not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind.
Hey guys, welcome to Tech Time. I'm Alex.
And I'm Kennedy, and we are so excited to talk about this ongoing debate between Apple Music and Spotify.
Yes, Apple Music and Spotify Premium has pretty much been the biggest debate between music streaming apps.
Yeah, and I'm Team Apple Music, and
I'm Team Spotify. So, yeah. Spotify, let's see, what should we talk about? There's so much to talk about Spotify.
There's so much to talk about.
So, I like Spotify. One of my favorite things about Spotify is that it has the black background. But here's some charts from Spotify versus Apple Music. They basically cost the same price. They're both $10 a month. One of the big things is that you can listen to Spotify on Apple products, Android, Windows phones. They both have the offline mode. Yeah. And so now I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my favorite features of Apple Music. And I feel like the main thing that everybody loves about Apple Music is that it's already built into your iPhone. I feel like that is very important, and it's so accessible. And it's pretty much, the thing is, Spotify and Apple Music pretty much cost the same, so price isn't an issue. But yeah, Apple Music, you can read lyrics while listening. You can just do anything, offline playback, and I've been using it forever, so I'm just Team Apple Music. One thing about Spotify is that they do have the student discount, so I'm using that right now. I get it for $5 a month, over than 10. So yes, let's talk about some of my favorite Spotify features. All right, so this is the Spotify version on your computer, and so this is, you can listen to podcasts, top charts. There's a bunch of playlists already set for you. There's new releases, and at the top it will show you like new releases for you based on what you listen to, so that's cool. I use that feature a lot. And there's a Discover page, and this Discover page is built for you and like recommendations to what you listen to. So these are just like top recommendations for you, and then there's a Discover Weekly and Release Radar based on the music that you listen to. So you can find new songs like in the genre you like, so that's really nice. So yeah, this just gives you suggestions based on like what you've listened to. And next they have, this is one of my favorite features, they show you concerts near you. So there's Post Malone, I'm going to him tonight, so that's exciting. So that's really cool. I think that it shows you like the concerts near you based on like the music that you listen to. And then you can also listen to or watch like music videos and podcasts, and I think that's something that Apple Music doesn't go into very much. For the downloading feature, you can click on any playlist and click the download button after you follow it, and they download almost like instantly to your offline mode, so then once you go offline, you can listen to them. So that's pretty cool. And then another feature that you can use is it shows you what your friends are listening to, so you can see what they're listening to and stuff. So yes, that's exciting.
Yeah. And so now I'm going to talk about my favorite Apple Music features. So, first of all, it's on your phone and it's in your music library already. And here I am searching Justin Bieber because he's amazing. And you can look up any song you want and it comes up immediately. And you can click on them and it shows all their past songs and their current songs and it shows them in order. And that's super good to know and super nice to have. Also, you can read the lyrics while you are listening to the song, because I know I have a hard time figuring out what the words are. So that's a super nice feature. Also, there's a For You page, and it has, every week there's a new music for you mix, and it puts together some music for you, which is super dope. And browse, that you can see songs that are trending and some artists that have released new singles lately, and that's super fun to look at, and yeah. And then there's also a radio option, and you can listen to radio stations, and I don't really use that much, but it's nice to know that I have this option. Next we have another browse option, and you can look, there's just so many places for you to look, new music, just what's trending, again. Super nice to have, because I'm always looking for new songs to jam to. And yeah, and then you can also follow people and look at what they're listening to. So this is my friend Haley Chadwick, and I can look at what she's listening to, because she has a really good music taste. So it's nice to know what she's listening to, and super accessible. So yeah. So in conclusion, another thing that I thought about Apple Music is that you can't use it on your Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch, you can listen to Apple Music on your paired watch, but it's not accessible for Spotify, so that's kind of a bummer when I use my Spotify. Yeah. But yeah. They both have really great features. Yes, another feature is that Spotify only has a 3-week trial, whereas mine's like 3 months. 3 months. So I've tried both of them, and my favorite is still Spotify, but and I love Apple Music, but I appreciate Spotify. So they're a good mix. You should try both. You should try whatever you feel like. Yes, but yeah, Spotify versus Apple Music. I don't think we came to a conclusion of who's better, but we'll let you guys decide. Next, we have What's Up with some fashion trends. Thanks for watching our segment. Thank you.
Jer, you're gonna be late for school. Wow.
Two minutes early.
All right. Thanks to those girls from Tech Time. Thanks for telling us about Spotify and Apple Music. We'll take it to the girls from What's Up Wasatch. They have some comparisons between fashion and music, so we'll take it to them. Girls?
Being in What's Up is like being famous. Everyone knows what's up.
I heard Elsie was wearing black jeans with whips in them, so I decided to wear black jeans with whips.
I just heard that all the girls at Wasatch have fake eyelashes.
I heard they get all their clothes from New York.
I want to hear the gossip. I go to What's Up.
Hey, I'm Elsie.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Marley.
And we are
What's Up?
This week we're going to be talking about how different artists have different styles.
Oh, and we want to show off our different styles, the artists based on what style of music that they use.
And the older the artist, the more different things they wear than us, so there's a lot of variety.
I agree. What did you do this week, Elsie?
Okay, so for I didn't really have time to try anything on myself, but I did like look into what kind of music people listen to based on what they wear. Like they kind of express themselves on what they wear and like what like kind of music they listen to. So here's a picture, the first picture of, this picture you could kind of like get the vibe from them on what kind of music they listen to. They probably listen to like rap and gangster music. So
I see that.
And this one is like probably grungy music.
Grungy punk rock, yeah.
Yeah, so you could just kind of like tell from what they're wearing on what kind of music they listen to. And this one's probably like Zumba, upbeat, crazy pop music.
I see them listening to some 80s upbeat music.
You could definitely tell like they're different from what they wear. So, and this picture is kind of like different albums on girls' makeup. Like they recreated the album on their eye. So I think that's
I think that's
cool.
pretty creative.
Yeah,
that's a pretty unique thing to do.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, what'd you do?
This week, I'm talking about the band Kiss. I'm sure we've all heard of them, but they're definitely an older band, so I'm not saying we all listen to them necessarily. But it's really cool how unique they are and how really they stand out. So last year, my family went to Colorado to go see the band Kiss in concert with some of my cousins, and each of my siblings were a different band number. This is a picture of us. I was Paul Stanley. He is a rhythm, guitar, and vocals. And yes, it was really cool to see. This is a really fun experience to see how different they are and how like unique they are. Paul Stanley actually he ziplined out to a platform almost in the audience. So I thought that was really cool because they're really different than popular bands this style. So I thought that was really cool. What did you do, Marley?
Well, I decided to work on some rock music along with different types of genres that fall into the rock category, such as metal, screamo, that type of stuff, really, grunge stuff. Well, rock came to the United States in the early 1950s, and it has stayed ever since. I don't know about you, but I listen to a lot of rock music nowadays, and it mostly involves physical instruments such as the guitar, drums, bass, and a vocalist or more. It's mostly centered on the electric guitar, which is making the music sound more diverse than other genres, because a lot of other genres don't really use an electric guitar or like mixed with the bass, and I think it's like really cool. I just really love rock music. I don't know about you guys.
I think that's really cool. They have really like a signature style, I think, that works out for them.
Yeah, so I think like 2 weeks ago, there's this huge concert called Coachella, and that's like it's like
a music festival kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
everyone's heard about Coachella.
Everyone wears like they can wear whatever they want, and it's all kinds of music, so it kind of fits into what we're talking about today. There's the first look, like it's kind of boho. Like there's so many different looks you could wear to Coachella. There's also different music, and the second look is like. Crazy like colored hair, sparkly look, which is pretty cool. Like you could go all different ways with it. And
people definitely like to be really, really unique at this
People
festival.
are really extra when it comes to Coachella. Like honestly, I've seen some looks where they are putting sparkles all over their body, and honestly, that feels uncomfortable.
Very cool, but it looks cool, so that's good.
It does look cool. Have you guys ever been to Coachella?
No, I want to go.
I wish.
Darn.
I think it's really cool though because Beyonce performed this year, and it's really cool how it's become that big of a music festival that they have really like popular performers there.
I heard Beyonce slayed that concert. I heard it was amazing.
Or even the Walmart yodeling boy they got him.
Oh yes, the yodeling boy was there at Coachella.
That was cool.
Surprisingly, he met Justin Bieber. I don't know if I'm jealous or not.
He probably met a bunch of other people too.
He probably did.
I think
cool.
Who knew that you could yodel in Walmart and suddenly be like world
I'm
famous?
doing that next.
Tips to get famous, guys.
Yeah.
Yodel in Walmart.
So
I think this is really cool though because if you notice a lot of celebrities, they get like sponsored by clothing brands almost. Have you seen that kind of?
Yeah, for sure.
Or it's like, you know what I mean? Kind of. And so they wear like their stuff, and it's like, it's just a really cool thing, I think, that works out.
Yeah, fashion really does fit into music, like a lot.
Yeah.
We didn't really realize it at first, but
they just go hand in hand. So that was it.
So fashion just
this really will be
it's a really big part of music
next
statement,
week with our next idea for our show segment.
No. Well, yeah. So Coachella, there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music concerts here. Just Coachella.
Have you heard about Bonanza?
I have not heard of Bonanza.
It's like a mini Coachella, but like Heber style.
Ah, Heber style Coachella.
Nice.
I wonder how
we
that
should go.
goes.
Can
we go?
I went to it last
go
year.
To that sounds really fun.
Last year's like Odiza performed at it, but this year it's like with Wiz Khalifa, I think, and
that's fun.
Halsey and Black Bear. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I love myself some Black Bear. Cool. I think I'm actually gonna go to that. That sounds pretty cool.
We should all go.
Yeah, it's by kind of by Camas area. It's like a camp out. Okay.
Well,
okay, so we'll see you next week.
That was it for us for this week, and we'll be moving on to the next.
Sometimes on Fridays after this break.
I'm excited to see them.
Me too. They're always funny. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Thanks to the girls from What's Up, some pretty interesting stuff. The guys from Sometimes on Fridays have a skit they want to show so we'll take it to them. Guys?
Okay, welcome to Sometimes on Fridays. I'm Jer, and this is Little Seth.
Nah.
Oh, my bad. This is Little Sloth.
Yeah.
We put together a rap video for you guys. It took a lot of time.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
fantastic.
So
yeah,
we'll turn it over to that, and let's go to the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Sloth in the house. Yeah. 90 on my wrist. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah, yeah. Yeah. Little Sloth. Yeah. Little Sloth. About to drop some sick beats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little Sloth in the house. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed the video. We'll turn it over to Media Men.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Thanks for watching.
90 on my wrist.
Hey,
Well, I don't know about yeah, but that was pretty good. All right, we'll take it to the guys from Media Men. We're excited to see what they have for us. They have The Greatest Showman. So, guys?
Come together right now over me.
Welcome back to Media Men. Today we're going to be talking about The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I'm going to roll that clip now.
Oof.
This movie was probably the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Like, the ratings were super high, people loved it, and it was a musical, which is like a super popular genre for our time.
generation.
When I heard it was a musical, I did not think I was going to like it at all. I thought it was going to suck, but no, it was great.
Then we heard Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron and Zendaya were all in it.
Yeah.
And that was pretty great.
That was like the only reason it got me to go.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman has been trying to put this movie together for a while now. He tried to put it together back in like 2005-ish, around there, and they were trying to put it together, but they didn't have enough investors because they didn't think it would be that good. But until 2017, 2018?
Yeah,
2017 came out, and it did amazing. It
just destroyed the box office.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
they had a bunch of money for their budget, and they got their budget back plus a ton more after all of it because it was just so good. They did really good on the choreograph and how and the music. Yeah, the
music was incredible.
It kept you engaged the whole time, and you just always wanted to sing along after the movie. Like, that's the only thing you heard.
After the movie, I could not stop dancing. I just wanted to dance all the time.
Just wanted to put on the greatest show, I guess. Right, Tyler?
Oh, yes.
Good one. I thought they did really well with casting with Zac Efron and Zendaya. 'Cause
Yeah.
they made a pretty good couple for...
Put some nice eye candy into this show.
Yes.
Made everyone want to come see it.
Yeah.
So this scene right here was actually my favorite scene. This little interaction that Hugh Jackman's character P.T. Barnum and Zac Efron have, where they sing and he's trying to convince him to leave like the theater stage and come to a more his carnival thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the circus.
His circus. And so they like take a bunch of shots and he gets him really drunk and just keeps ordering him more shots.
Is that the only reason he joined?
Yeah, I guess he made him drunk until it seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
But I think this was the moment that really won him over.
I thought the shot was pretty cool right
Yeah.
here when they did it in slow motion with Zendaya just flying up to Zac Efron, and then he just fell in love right there.
It's just like love at first sight, man.
And I also liked how they portrayed like how it was back then. Like Zendaya and him went to a show and people were judging them because Zendaya was the help back then. And
African American.
I liked how they had said like made Zac Efron like her, even though she was African American. They're like, oh, it's all good.
And
I still love her for who she is.
Broke the racial norms of this time period. I think this scene was most people's favorite though, with the Rewrite the Stars song.
It was crazy what they did with the ropes. Like,
yeah, they had no harnesses for this scene
They
at all.
just swung around the ropes. Probably a great upper body workout.
Zac Efron is.
I mean, he's already
massive.
jacked, so
It works out.
it's all good.
They did this scene a lot because when they started spinning, and they would hit each other, but they wouldn't keep spinning. They just hit and just stop. And it took a lot of tries, but I don't blame them.
This song just got me. I love this song.
Yeah,
It really,
that
yeah.
took a lot of tries, and they finally got it. But
Like that is some impressive spinning right there.
If only I could do that. Take all my dates and do that.
Ooh, dude, Tyler.
I'd get every single one.
Yes. I thought that they made this moment between Zendaya and Zac Efron's characters very special, though.
Oh, this scene is after when his wife found out that he kissed the person.
Well, he didn't
Emily
kiss her.
Lind.
Well, yeah, she
Emily
kissed him.
Lind is a snake. Just saying.
Pure redheaded snake.
Yeah, and she kissed him, and his wife thought it was an affair, but it wasn't.
This is the news. They took it. They inflated it, made it massive.
And everyone thought, but now he's gonna go and try to win back his wife and prove her wrong.
These are always circus friends hyping him up. They're all drinking and dancing and singing.
That's how you get some hype.
You can see he's ready.
I also liked how they painted most of the backgrounds. Most of it wasn't green screen, it was mostly painted.
Yeah, most of it was.
Yeah.
It was really a lot of work went into this movie. Oh, he just kissed the bearded lady. Good for him.
Like the backgrounds when they're on the roof dancing, all that was painted. None of it was green screen at all.
Wow.
Yeah. But I really want to know who choreographed the dancing because they did a really good job. And,
Yeah, everything is really well put together.
and I just think they told the story really well.
Here he is, running for the train so he can go make amends with his wife.
I'm just surprised he caught up to the train.
Catches the train.
What?
Well, anyways, this movie was great. It wasn't at first seen as like this amazing movie. Like Hugh Jackman thought it would be a major hit, and it was. You know, he had a lot of people like talking down to him, telling him that musical wasn't going to make it on the big screen in today's like society.
I actually watched this movie a month before it came out, so they still had wires and everything, and they didn't have the final product, but it was still really good. There was one scene that they changed that wasn't there, like when Zendaya and Zac Efron were in the hospital. That was not in the original one that they did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting tidbit of information.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're gonna send it back to our host. Thanks for watching our segment.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for tuning in with Trending with the Times this week. We had a lot of good segments today, and we're happy that we could share them with you. The skit from Sometimes on Fridays, yeah, that's fantastic, and learning about The Greatest Showman was even better. But I'd say the Apple Music and Spotify was also pretty good, too. Thanks for tuning in with us this week. We'll see you next week on Trending with the Times.
Ever since I got that check, seen a mention. Eyes open, I see you, I'm watching, yeah. When people wanna be, you don't trust, no one.